Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing really well. You can see from my face, I am so excited for today's video because we're going to be talking about everybody's favorite note, vanilla. Now guys, please listen to me. I have thought about this list for like several weeks. I know it's not that serious, it's just a YouTube video, whatever. But I have been thinking about this list for several weeks and I'm going to tell you guys why. I wanted to have a fragrance in here for every single budget, for every different nose, for every different occasion. Like I wanted to have a vanilla for everyone at every price range, period. So in this video today, I'm going to be talking about my personal favorite vanilla fragrances from my collection. Like I just said, I have some that are more affordable, some that are very expensive, and I'm just so excited. So let's just get into it straight away. I don't really know where to start. Okay, I think I'm going to start here. The first fragrance that I have here is Nishane 100 Silent Ways. Now, this fragrance for me is definitely a vanilla scent. Now you're probably thinking, why would I say that? Because this is a vanilla video. Well, the notes in here and what a lot of people feel is that this is like a white floral vanilla, but for me this is a vanilla. Like it's obviously a vanilla scent. It's beautiful. I get this very sweet, very feminine vanilla fragrance with a bit of white florals and some woodiness in the base, and it is gorgeous. Now some people do compare this to Black Opium, which I can see why people would say that, but guys, this fragrance is very, very appealing, very, very sexy, very long lasting, and very feminine. Like when I smell this fragrance, I think of this really beautiful girl wearing a fragrance like this. It's, like I said, sweet, very vanilla, white florals and some sandalwood in the base, and it is very sexy, very long lasting, and definitely a beautiful vanilla fragrance for maybe somebody that doesn't want to smell like straight up vanilla. You want a little more dimension to the scent. Try 100 Silent Ways because you feel the vanilla the most. It's very sweet, and then you have those beautiful white florals in the mid supporting the fragrance, and then you have a nice woodiness in the base. Gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. You guys can see I have worn this one several times. I love it so much. It's very sexy, very appealing, and a big compliment getter as well. Longevity and projection on my skin is really good. I get about 6 to 8 hours with a nice projection. I actually took this one to the Maldives with me when I went earlier last year. It feels weird to say that. And I got a lot of compliments with it. Let's go to everybody's favorite Brazilian Crush Cheirosa 71. I got this fragrance in April last year when I went to Australia because I couldn't find it in Dubai. Like for some reason in Dubai, they do not sell the 71. I don't know what's going on over here in Dubai, but they don't sell the 71. So I had to buy it in Australia. And you guys, oh my gosh. Every time, literally every single time that I spray this, Pierre, he gives me a compliment every single time. Pierre or his family, because I actually went on a vacation with Pierre and his parents. And I took Cheirosa 71, of course, because we went somewhere tropical. And every time I would spray it, everyone would look at me and be like, damn, like, that smells so good. I've never smelled anything so delectable. Like this just smells like the most gourmand macadamia white chocolate cookie. That's what it smells like to me, and it is incredible. Vanilla, macadamia, and like this white chocolatiness. It is just magnificent, you guys. You really cannot go wrong with the Sol de Janeiro body sprays. They smell really, really good. They're very appealing and they're affordable. Myself, I have almost every single one. I don't have the tropical, those neon ones. I don't have those, but in this bottle, like in this sort of thing, I have all of them and I love them. Such a good fragrance. Longevity projection is really good. It's nothing mind-blowing. It lasts about 4 to 6 hours on the skin with a really good projection, and it holds on to your clothes and your hair and everything. It is just fantastic and a no-brainer in my opinion. I absolutely love the body sprays. I stand behind them. I think they are Really, really good. The best thing that happened to us actually. Let's go somewhere totally opposite. We have Babycat from Yves Saint Laurent. Now, this fragrance is having a big moment in the fragrance community. Everyone is obsessed with Babycat. For good reason. It is a beautiful scent. I don't need to spray it because I know how it smells. Wow. This is incredible from Dominique Ropion. This fragrance is spectacular, magnificent, niche, high quality. A gift. This was like a gift to us, you guys. This was a gift to the fragrance community because this fragrance is spectacular. It's this very raw, dark vanilla fragrance with a lot of incense. It's very, very incensey. It's warm, it's smoky, it's got this beautiful suede note which just adds to everything. I think there's some pink pepper in here, but for me guys, what I get is this very, very high quality vanilla fragrance with this beautiful church kind of incensiness. Is that even a word? Did I just create a word? Incensiness. Longevity and projection on this guy. Wow, like show-stopping. It lasts on my skin 8 hours with a huge projection, holds onto your clothes, holds onto your hair. It's a beast mode fragrance and it's just beautiful. Okay, next up we have a fan favorite. It is Poets of Berlin from Vilhelm. This fragrance is beautiful and complex and weird and special and I just love it. So Poets of Berlin is a very green, ripe vanilla scent. For me, it's very, very green. It almost smells like a very ripe banana, like a banana peel that's very, very ripe mixed with vanilla. And I know that sounds maybe a little bit disturbing, but trust me, you guys, this is intoxicating, especially when you wear it in the heat. I know a lot of people tend to like to wear vanilla in the fall and winter, but trust me, guys, like, wear this fragrance in the heat, in the summer, this summer coming up this year, and thank me later on your warm skin under the sun. Poets of Berlin radiates like I've never smelled anything in my life before. It smells like just addictive and incredible, and it's a huge compliment getter for me personally. Longevity projection is amazing on my skin. I get about 8 hours of wear with a big projection. So for me at least, this fragrance is pretty beast mode on my skin and I just love the way that it smells. It's sweet, vanilla, it has this greenness and it has this like woodiness going on as well, and it is just a fantastic fragrance from Vilhelm. Definitely my favorite from the brand and I just adore it. Poets of Berlin from Vilhelm. Let's go to a more affordable fragrance that I am so excited to share with you guys. It is from Essential Parfums and it is called Divine Vanille. I'm just gonna put it out there right now. This fragrance smells like Herod from Parfum de Marly, but a fraction of the cost. This fragrance is amazing. Vanilla, cinnamon, tobacco. All right, and let me also tell you guys that it's the same perfumer that made Herod, Olivier Pechot, which I love his work. I think he's very talented. And this fragrance does smell like Herod. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it to you guys and try to say that they smell completely different. They smell extremely similar, and that's no shade to the brand. I think the brand is fantastic. I have several from them and I love the fragrances, but the Divine Vanille does really smell like Herod. It's vanilla, cinnamon, tobacco. You guys know how Herod smells. It's one of my favorite fragrances ever. Very sexy, sweet, warm, like this little cherry ripe touch. It is just wow. Now, if you guys were ever interested in purchasing Herod from Marly, but it's too expensive, try Divine Vanille. You literally get pretty much the same fragrance for a fraction of the cost, and it's just beautiful. Projection and longevity is really good. I get about 6 to 8 hours of wear with a really nice projection. Just a fantastic scent. Like I said, I'm just being transparent with you guys. If you ever wanted to try Herod from Marly, but it's too much, Divine Vanille from Essential Parfum. Try it. So next up we have Material from Amouage. I adore this fragrance. I think it is absolutely beautiful. And if you guys like fragrances like Babycat, then I feel like you would definitely like Material. They don't smell the same. They're actually very different. wow, a warm, buttery, smooth vanilla. It has this very creamy feeling, this very suede feeling, a little touch of incense in there. It is just incredible. A 10 out of 10. This one is also quite a beast mode scent. I feel like it lasts a good 8 hours on my skin with a really nice projection. This is a beautiful, high quality vanilla fragrance. Buttery, smooth, slightly smoky, suede. Wow, you guys. I feel like if you like Babycat from Yves Saint Laurent, you would love Material. Babycat is much more incensey, I feel, much more smoky. Material is more creamy and buttery and tonkerish, and it is fantastic. Guys, try this fragrance. It is spectacular. I absolutely love it. Material from Amouage, a really, really, really beautiful, high quality vanilla fragrance. Next up, we have Angelique Noire from Guerlain. We're having a problem here. Are we gonna focus? Yes, we are gonna focus. Angelique Noire, as you guys know, I have spoken about this fragrance for a long time. It's been several years now, and I always talk about the same story, so it's probably getting a bit boring, but this fragrance like really had to grow on me because I was very disturbed by the Angelica note, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of Angelica itself as a raw material. I think it smells not the best, but there is some magic juju that goes on with Angelique Noire, and it transforms into a spectacular vanilla. Right now what I'm getting is the green bitter Angelica note, so I can't tell you guys much about the vanilla yet, but as this fragrance dries down and really like molds into your skin, you're gonna be left with this very expensive, just creamy, luxurious vanilla fragrance that is just cocooning and elegant and just wow. So if you guys ever wanted to try Angelique Noire, give it some time, because I'm telling you guys, even to this day, that opening definitely disturbs me still, but you just have to kind of let it settle, let it dry, and then you will see it kind of turns from like the beast into the beauty, because it is really a special scent and I love it so much. And for me personally, it probably is my favorite fragrance from the Art of Materials collection. I also really love Cuir Beluga, which could have gone into this list as well, and Spiritus du Vanille and Bois d'Harmonie. All three of those fragrances could have been in this list, and I was kind of battling if I put Cuir Beluga or Spiritus du Vanille or Angelique Noire. But I wanted to put Angelique Noire for the pure fact that this fragrance really transforms, and I think that that's something very special about the scent, and it's just beautiful. It smells so expensive and like this beautiful luxurious vanilla, and it's just really good. So Angelique Noire from Guerlain, I will forever love this fragrance and I will forever have it in my collection. So let's go to a very pure vanilla scent. This is for all of you that want like a straight up vanilla fragrance. The fragrance that I'm going to recommend is Insulo from Jeroboam. Now I love this brand. I love the brand Jeroboam. I think it's fantastic. I love everything about it actually. And weirdly enough, I like their little bottles. Now Insulo, oop, the sprayer just, yeah, Insulo guys, this is your straight up pure vanilla. This is very sweet, very intense vanilla, like orchid sort of scents. Like this is just powerful, potent vanilla. This fragrance is exactly what comes to mind when you think of vanilla. When you think of vanilla when you're younger, and when you think of vanilla in cooking, and when you think of vanilla in general, this is a fragrance that would come to your mind. A straight up vanilla scent. I'm not going to try to break it down, make it more complex than it is. It is a straight up vanilla with amazing longevity and projection. Like this one lasts and this one projects. It lasts about, on my skin, 8 hours, I would say, with a nice minimal projection. And it's fantastic. I love it. I think it's very, very nice. Sweet vanilla. Next up, we have a very sexy vanilla, a very carnal vanilla, a very kinky vanilla. We have Absolute Aphrodisiac from Initio. Now for me, this is your very dark, sexy, musky, slightly animalic vanilla. Absolute aphrodisiac, you guys. I actually wore it last night for the first time in a very, very long time. Last night in Dubai, it was really cold and I felt like wearing something very intense, very vanillic, very sexy. So I mixed Absolute Aphrodisiac with Babycat and it worked really well actually. I put on Babycat first and went over the top with this fragrance and it smelled fantastic. So just a little pro tip. Like I said, Absolute Aphrodisiac is this very warm, slightly chocolatey vanilla fragrance with a woodiness underneath and a slight animalic, like muskiness going on as well. It is a 10 out of 10 vanilla, and like I said, for somebody that wants a more like carnal, more like sexual vanilla fragrance, this is the one to go to. Longevity projection is good. It lasts about 8 hours on my skin with a nice minimal projection. It definitely doesn't project too much, but it does last on the skin. So Absolute Aphrodisiac from Initio, definitely check this one out if you want a very sexy vanilla fragrance. This is the one to go to. Okay, another one that smells like straight up vanilla, we have Vanilla 28 from Kayali, which is of course more on the affordable side, so I did want to put it in the list. And for me, this is the best from Kayali. Like, apart from Utopia, which is my favorite personally, Vanilla 28 is the best seller from the brand. And I can totally see why. This is just an appealing, straight vanilla fragrance that works. It smells yummy, it smells sexy, it's sweet, it's dark. I love the brown sugar note in here. I think it really adds something to the fragrance to bring a little more depth and character. I think there's some orchid. It just smells fantastic. And I will tell you guys something that for me, I don't wear Vanilla 28 so much, but what I like to do with this fragrance is to use it as a base layer to any other fragrance. Kind of like what I do with Baccarat Rouge 540. I love using Vanilla 28 as a base to my other fragrances, whether I want to use it as like an amplifier to another vanilla scent, or I want to make my own kind of concoction. It works really, really well as a base layer. Of course, you can wear it by itself. I'm just telling you guys, because myself, I like a little more of a complex scent. I do enjoy to layer Vanilla 28 a lot. Beautiful, straight vanilla, dark, sexy, sweet, yummy. It's a fantastic scent. Vanilla 28 from Kayali. Longevity and projection is really good. On my skin, I get about 8 hours of wear with a nice minimal projection. And it's fantastic. I know a lot of you guys own it and a lot of you guys love it as well. For the price, it is really, really good. And lastly, we have a Stephane Berluca. This fragrance is called Ruby Naga, which is one of their Harrods exclusives. Would you look at that bottle? It is crazy. Now, there was a fragrance when I first started my channel and reviewing fragrances that I used to speak about. It was Van Cleef & Arpels Orchid Vanille, I think. This fragrance reminds me so much of Orchid Vanille. It's crazy. Ruby Naga is this beautiful, smooth vanilla scent with some tonka, some almond, and this kind of like mandarin orangey feeling, but not in a citrusy way. I guess it's kind of like when you eat orange chocolates. It smells a little bit like that. Like you have the vanilla, you have the tonka, you have the sweetness. It's very smooth and creamy, but there is a little hint of something in the back, like a little orange, a little tangerine, or something like that. And this is just amazing. I absolutely love this fragrance. I've been wearing it quite a lot because in Dubai it has gotten quite cold, especially in the morning and night. And this fragrance I've been reaching for as like a comfort. This beautiful smooth vanilla with some tonka and the little addition of the orangey touch. It is fantastic. Longevity projection is about 6 to 8 hours on my skin with a nice minimal projection. And I absolutely love this one. And it really does remind me of that fragrance from Van Cleef that I used to wear when I first started reviewing. So it's kind of cute. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I know it was a very long time coming for me to re-update like my vanilla favorites. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this list because I really did try to curate it in a way that there was something here for everyone, whether you wanted a more complex vanilla or something with some more white flowers, or you wanted something more affordable or whatever. I tried to put the list together as best as I could, and that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.